Episode 10 of TOS, it's the Corbomite manoeuvre. And we get a bit of hypocrisy from Spock here. He starts off the episode shouting, then tells Bailey off for 2 minutes later for shouting. It's a bit harsh. Bailey does go a bit overboard, obviously, during this episode. That's part of his storyline. I quite like Bailey's storyline in this one because he's a young officer that Kirk is see things in him, so he's got promise, but he does act out, and the bit where he blows up and he's scared is all too real, and it's quite good to contrast with what the other members of the crew do because no sooner is he blown up at Sulu for complaining about or continually talking about the time that's left. Scotty also makes the same complaint, but he does it in a more controlled manner because he's a more mature officer. So it's quite good to contrast. But I do think it was funny that Spock moaned at him for shouting, having shouted already. This is early episode shouty because you can see that with the Hura being in yellow as well. The other things about this episode I quite liked. The buoy didn't attack until it was kind of provoked because they started moving towards it. And then it kind of kept going. Even when they backed off, it kept going. So then the Enterprise didn't really attack until it was provoked. Had no other choice but to destroy it. So that was good. We get the United Earth ship Enterprise. This is again an early episode. I think this is the third ever made. So it's up there. It's early. So we haven't quite got to Starfleet and the Federation yet. I did laugh. Rand made a cup of coffee with a phaser at one point, which is quite good fun. But the key of this is the title, the Corbomite manoeuvre, the poker game. It's not the last time that Kirk uses this one as well, but it works really well. But it's a bit of cat and mouse between the two of them because Belloc does exactly the same kind of thing. He plays them. He's using his puppet to make you look more intimidating than he actually is. He plays dead effectively. I'm fairly sure he knew what was going on. The Enterprise engines were about to blow when he let go. So I don't think he ever confirmed exactly that, but yeah, Bill knew exactly what he was doing. The first appearance of Clint Howard in Star Trek and won't be the last. I love the fact that they give Bailey over to the First Federation as well. Bailey's a great choice for the reasons you state. He's not the most perfect human being. In fact, he's far from it. But you'll learn more that way. So, yeah. For the third episode of Star Trek it was ever made, if you count The Cage and Where No Man Has Gone Before, the Corbomite Manoeuvre is absolutely fantastic. This is a brilliant episode. I give this the full 5 out of 5. Loved it.